It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Something out of nothing, Case, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. On the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that brings up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
70 Lions.
Throwing now, needing a first. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Set, take smash. 19 Lions.
Richardson throwing to start out. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds outside. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs for him from the 46. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
60 back, 60 average, 60 back.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's caught. He found some space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Locates Adonai Mitchell. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, play action. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep! And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Like shot 50, shot 50.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check smash, set, hurt. 18, Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Warrior 70.
First down throw here from Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And you see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Bronco 80.
On first down, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
79, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hurt. Steady.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And they have this one well contained. So there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the double.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19 tight. Ready. Knock Cougar 19. Street. Hey, smash. Panther 11.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll throw here on first. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Here we go. Cowboy, reload.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trap 60,
at the
trap
6-yard
60.
line.
Go street. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made in close. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. And no, they faked it. And the fake proves to be a very wrong decision. They brought him down well short of the end zone. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And in the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Rolling out to his left. And he's into the end zone. That play has a couple more to their lead. No, that's the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things fall off.
Forced out to his right. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Colts will take possession at the enemy 45 after that interception and return.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cadet. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds the in route complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right
On him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's downfield. He's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a molehill off that mountain. They still trail by 27. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go. Check one more. Check one more. 18 Cardinal. 18, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 19 Titans. 19 Titans. Let's go.
Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Stephanie! Panther 60, Viking 18, 70 Lions.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Get it! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash. Riggs, Riggs. Bronco 80. Go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's a loss of 4. It's now 3rd and
Richardson on 3rd. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is Metcalf looking out right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. Ends with a touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Bisons.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's grabbed inside the 30. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts cut into the lead by another point.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Buffalo Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Trap 6. 18. Pioneer. Hurt. Check.
Throwing now, Richardson. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70.
First down throw here from Richardson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go play action on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're throwing it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's moving, boys, he's moving. Go.
Third and long for him here. Throws caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Richardson on 1st and 10. He connects with his back deep down the middle. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Viking 18.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
First down 10 at the 13-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Hawks. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the man is there to knock that away.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And they pick him up again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead.
Colts 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Who set it down for him at the 38. Counter, it's Taylor. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle.
No, they get him yet again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And to the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, the Detroit linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on the fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to work they go after the interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate. What they Brock, if a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take 7 points off the deficit.
72. Colts 21.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Built up this one up to his running back, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Count, 70 range.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup
79 Broncos.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Street. Hurt. That's your man. Go.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st down.
They'll throw here on 1st. Brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. Sticking to the air here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
70 Lions, 19 Lions.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers about to stay unbeaten once again. For them to figure out now.
Bronco 80. Let's go. Bronco Warriors 70. Ready,
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
They're going to pass it here. Flush down out to his left. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Steelers are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, they're going to throw. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered screen on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Here's a throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. And Steel Curtain just too much. He's taken down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Top 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They score again, and they grow that lead further. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Fits it through the middle. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 18, right here. Check contact. Check contact.
Throwing that on first down. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Third down from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to go out of bounds. We're close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is fourth down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, needing a first. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut into the lead by another point. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down throw here from Richardson. He takes it himself. And that's a touchdown. And we spin him over, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came in wins on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game. It was held by Washington since 1966. Our new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.